Well, hi, Royal, and hi, everybody else. Tis another day. I was gonna play a different game today. I was gonna play the new Grasshopper game called Let It Die. But you know, I don't feel like it. I feel like just playing some more Final Fantasy II. So here we go. Now, first off today, though, some business that we'll get into right here. Okay, so it's difficult. I'm not sure if it comes through for you guys on the stream. Blue actually looks really good, but there are certain colors that kind of have a very slight checker pattern to them. And also the visuals just kind of glitch every once in a while right now on the stream. And the reason is my C-Sync cable that I was all about how great it was shat out a few weeks ago. And I've been using the shitty sync on composite cable ever since. However, I just got a replacement SCART cable from retrogamingcables.co.uk, a replacement C-Sync cable, so this should be, hopefully, a high quality product that will not shit out. But it is a C-Sync cable, so we won't get any of those visual glitches, and we won't get any checkering patterns on. It's mostly like reds and yellowish, brownish colors that you see the checkers on. So there it is. Let's hook this up, shall we? Yeah. It does mean that I need to turn the Frame Meister off, because in order for the sync on composite to work without it looking like absolute garbage, we need to use this sync stripper that pulls the sync on composite, pulls the sync cable, sync signal, sorry, from the composite line, and puts it into the sync line. Effectively converting a sync on composite cable to a C-Sync cable. But we're not going to do that anymore. We don't need that now because we actually have a C-Sync cable. Why isn't it plugged in then, Royal? I forgot. That's why. That's actually, you know, I was ready to start going right when I turned the stream on, but then I realized that I hadn't done this yet. Okay, so now here is just a regular ass passive adapter that can pull in a high quality signal. So better cable, boom, and boom. Please work. Oh god, it's so good. Oh, and it's okay. Great, the checkering pattern is gone. You can just barely see that it looks better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a proper fucking colored image. Hell yeah. And we don't need to strip our sync signal anymore. This is how it's supposed to be. Now, hopefully this cable doesn't go bad like the last one did. If it does, I'm gonna have to find a different vendor for cables. A third vendor for cables. Oh my gosh, yeah, like look at Dio's hair and face. With the previous one, they were all checkered out. Would you guys like to see what I'm talking about with the checker pattern? Because here's the deal. This is a sync on composite cable, which is known for creating a checker pattern. And like I just described, this is an adapter that turns it takes the sync signal out of the composite and puts it onto the sync line, which is what a C-Sync cable does by nature. It's like what C-Sync is. that made the checker pattern a lot less noticeable. Let me show you what it would normally look like. Let's just, you know, let's do a little fun thing here. This is a thing. Where's the Suda game? Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like playing Final Fantasy. All right. So check this out. This is Sync on Composite without the stripper. Do you guys see the checker pattern now? On everything? Look at Gordon's hair. Look at Dio's hair. Like, do you see how everything has this ugly checkered pattern on it? So, yeah, the stripper was making it better, but it wasn't actually fixing it. The C-Sync cable here actually fixes that. So anyway, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. So let's get rid of that. And get the proper shit plugged in. Boom. And boom. There we go. Look at that. Final Fantasy II seems really sweet. It is really sweet. So, here's where we're at right now in Final Fantasy II, by the way. Now that we can start playing. Now that all the business is taken care of. We need to go fight the warship, which is apparently landed north for repairs. However, there's a lot of scary monsters up here to the north. And so, we need to kind of get better. We need to get good. So, I am going to have my characters attack themselves just a little bit. We're going to get just a little bit of, oh my gosh. Oh shit. They're doing a lot of damage to themselves, more than I expected. Okay, new plan. I need to go get some shitty weapons for my characters so that they can hit themselves a little bit. Level up their health a little bit. So what is this curse? From what I could tell when I cursed enemies, it seems like it was making, it was like reducing their resistances? Because there were those turtle enemies that were really, really strong against physical damage. But if I cursed them with this ancient sword, they would suddenly be very... Oh god, he's still cursed. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try again. Final Fantasy II. Give it another reset. You all right there, buddy? I don't want to have to pay to get Dash. I don't want to pay to get Dash's curse healed when I could just instead reset the game. If I can reset the game. Apparently I can't. Alright, come on. And this game is a weird thing where, I've already said this, but it has to be said every time, that this is not a cleanliness or a connectivity issue. This game just has some kind of boot issue where only sometimes it boots. And I actually emailed the guy that made the cartridge about it, and he said that yes, he has seen this issue, and it only happens with Final Fantasy II. So we're just going to give it a couple more tries here, and one of these times it's going to boot. And we'll reset it. Still no dice, so we turn the system off. We turn it back on. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is worse than normal. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Oh my. This is the kind of time where now I start to worry about my save file. Hey, there it goes. Final Fantasy II. Okay. So, all that nonsense, that was just to avoid having to go figure out what item it takes to heal Curse, and then purchase it, and then use it on Dash. That was supposed to go a lot faster. Alright, anyway, let's find a weapon shop and purchase some shitty weapons so that our team can hit themselves and gain some HP, because I feel like it's about time I did that. Or should I, though? I mean, do I need to do that? You know what? No. Let's just go fight the enemies that are hard and level up naturally. Becky died recently, though, so we need to put her back in the front. And here we go. Alright, these are the easy guys, though. Alright, let's get up to the actual tricky place. Boy, I'll tell you right now also, I do not feel well today. It's actually why I started a little later than usual, because I had to go lay down for a minute. Yeah, really not feeling well today, but I'm hoping that playing some Final Fantasy, drinking some water will help me out. Did I hear that PewDiePie deleted his YouTube channel? I heard that he was going to once he hit 50 million subscribers because of something with YouTube. I forget what it was. I heard something about it, though. Not that he actually did, though. I did not hear that, yes, PewDiePie definitely deleted his YouTube channel. That I have not heard. But yeah, apparently people have problems with YouTube. Which I think is kind of weird. But, you know, it is what it is. And if PewDiePie deletes his YouTube channel, I will be happy that people are fucking standing up for themselves, you know? Like, I don't know what the issue is with YouTube. I don't have any issues with YouTube personally, but I always like to see people, you know, standing up for what they believe in and taking measures to try to make it better. But yeah, he's at like more than 49 million subs, which is so insane. That's one thing that I've always said. We've talked about this on the show before, that I have no particular opinions about his content, but I do really like the fact, I really like the basic fact that the most popular YouTube channel is video game related. Is video game focused, I should say. I think that's very cool. And I've seen a couple of his videos, and he seems like a perfectly fine guy. I think his videos are edited in a very annoying way, from what I've seen, but I think that he seems funny. And from different things that he's done, I feel like he seems like a real guy. Sorry, just cleaning these glasses here. I've been meaning to clean my glasses for the last, like, 3 days. And I just haven't done it. There we go. Much better. Maybe that's where all the checker pattern was coming from on the games. It wasn't the Sync-On composite cable at all. It was these glasses. But yeah, the reason I heard about that, the PewDiePie thing, is the other day I got onto YouTube not on my own channel, not on my own Google Plus account, but instead on the SRB show one, because I needed to make sure that shit was working. And so it was giving me, like, just the default, you know, recommendations, not based on my viewing history. And that was, like, the first thing that was on, was him saying that he was going to delete his channel. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And I watched a little bit of it. I didn't really get into why, you know, because I didn't watch the whole thing. Hey. But if you don't know, by the way, dear viewers, SRB Show has a second YouTube channel now that is just 100% stream archives. And that's all it is. It will only have stream archives on it, and it should have all of them on it, basically. Well, I don't know, the ones that I put on it. Whether Flex wants to put his on is his prerogative. I am going to put mine on there. Yeah, just because I want this stuff to be archived in case I need it later is a big reason. That's also why you may notice, if you watch, I'm going to try to stop using stuff that gets VODs muted, because I used to just not care. In fact, I still kind of don't care all that much, but it's annoying when it happens too much, and sometimes it causes a whole VOD not to go up, so yeah. It's gonna be mostly video game soundtracks and other music that I've found has not gotten us muted. You know what is very interesting, though? So I gotta kind of pay attention to the, what music is muted on YouTube but not Twitch. Because I'm sure there is some. I'm sure that I can stream on Twitch, and my VOD won't necessarily be muted if I use certain music, but then when I go and upload it to YouTube, YouTube will catch something. I haven't confirmed this yet, but I was very surprised to find out that the song "Oh Yeah" by Yellow was not caught by Twitch. Twitch did not mute my part of the stream where I played "Oh Yeah" by Yellow in its entirety. Am I sure that it can cause VODs not to go up? I mean, not 100%. I haven't read a specific rule or something, but it would be quite a big coincidence if both times that I had a lot of licensed music, the VODs didn't go up. Because I've seen it, it's happened to me more than once that VODs didn't go up on streams that had a lot of mute on them. But yeah, perhaps I should look into whether that's, like, actually officially a thing. Oops. You gotta press the buttons very quickly in this game, or it'll take two. It'll take two interactive. Oh, Big Bird! But anyway, it just makes less of a hassle uploading to YouTube and stuff. You've had a stream not archived before, Flex? Was it a Magic stream where you were listening to music, though? Maybe not. I'm just saying that I have had it happen at least 2 times specifically where I've had music playing that would make it get muted and the VOD didn't go up. Specifically, music playing for a large portion of the time. You know what I mean? Like a majority of the stream would have been muted. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure that that's the thing. Oh, you deleted the Resident Evil stream, huh? Gotcha, gotcha. Well, that's fine. That, so why did I... That one, though, was only the beginning of it, because we were listening to... Gosh, what were we playing before Resident Evil? We were I think we were, like, practicing one of the NES games? We were practicing one of the NES games. Maybe it was Tiger Heli? I don't remember. But yeah, the only other... Okay, so maybe you are right then, because the only other time that I can specifically remember a VOD not going up was after a Rock Band stream, and Rock Band tends to be muted all the time because of what it is. But I also remember the VODs on that just being really weird. Like, there were multiple of them, and it might have just been something else, I don't know. Mario Tournament? That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. Alright, let's hit these guys again. Yeah, I don't care that you deleted it, man. That's just totally fine. That's actually why I said, or that kind of thing is why I said that whether you want to upload your own streams to the YouTube channel is up to you. I'm gonna do mine. Oh, right after we started Resident Evil? Yeah, the VOD that got deleted for Resident Evil was way later. That, we were already in, like, the cabin area at that point. Because I remember that one of the big things that happened was, I got scared really badly by the vine monster, the plant monster vine thing. Alright, so right now I'm doing a little bit of what you could call grinding, because there are some hard enemies up here, man. These enemies are tough. These enemies are tough. And I feel like my party just needs some more HP, but I don't want to do the thing where you sit there and attack yourself. I think that's a little... I don't know, I just don't feel like doing that, and so instead I'm going to, oh my gosh, those guys are dying in like one hit now. Instead I'm gonna, just kind of sit here and attack guys. Cure people with Becky. And, attack people with the other people. What's the new channel? The name for the... Because it's Google Plus, and I don't know how people give their channels actual names. The first name is Flex and Dash, and the second name is, or the last name is Retro. I should probably, I need to put a link to it in the thing down below. Down below, into the cellar where the little girl just might show. Mousers. Alright, hopefully they don't kill Dash. I gotta do a better job spreading out my stuff. Oh man, my stomach does not feel good today. You hit you, cure you. Let's do that. Yeah. Just what I wanted. Man, Resident Evil is awesome. What a great game. I gotta play more of it. I gotta play the original. Oh, and then we gotta play Metroid at some point. Oh man, there's too many games to play now. I was feeling a little bit better about the number of games to play recently. But then, but now today suddenly I feel like there maybe are too many again. But I think we'll be fine. Alright, we gotta take care of these wizard ogres as quickly as possible. They do this shit. Right, the vine scared us badly again. Yeah, totally. That stupid vine, man. They sleep everybody. Why does their sleep attack affect everybody? Yeah, the thing with the vine too, I figured out definitely by the end how to get around it. But then it was funny because you weren't the one playing, so you were, I guess... Oh, that was a good fart. So you, I guess, weren't as, you know, confident as I was by the end that we weren't gonna get grabbed anymore. And so it was still, like, really tense for you every time that we ran by it, but I kind of knew it wasn't gonna happen anymore. The only reason that it hit us the one time on the way back was because I wasn't, like, staying toward the left, away from the first hole. Get this phone out of my pocket. Alright, this is feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like these enemies are not quite as difficult as they were before, which is funny because I haven't even really been grinding that much. I've been grinding for like a half hour. Even less than that because we had to reset the system and it took 10 minutes. We've been grinding for like 20 minutes. I've actually donated more than that to Camel. He hasn't updated it. But yes, yeah, I am very... I really want to see Camel succeed. So, I have donated a decent little amount to him. Megalonyx has donated a shitload to him. Megalonyx donated $200 just this month to him. Yeah, he's a really, really good streamer, and I would really like to see him just be able to do it full time, because he definitely can. Alright, let's get this wizard ogre again. And then we need to start killing this land turtle also. But it seems like, yes! Seems like I need to hit him with dash first, and since I put dash on the wizard ogre on that one, I'm just gonna try to take out one of those ogres. Good, good. Yeah, okay, so that's why it's $216.66, is because one time I donated him, well, I think it was $66.66 one time. So, yep. We call them land sea lions. I tame them. I just said that the other day. Like, on the last stream, I think I said that. I really want to... Boy, let me tell you, that fart that I had a minute ago was really, really good, and it also made my stomach feel a lot better. So I hope I get another one of those really soon. I'm shaking my foot. You might see me rumbling a little bit. It's because I'm shaking my foot to kind of jostle my intestines a little bit. I'm hoping to work out another one of those. Also, I ate McDonald's today because the other night I was watching Northern Lion and they were talking about eating 50 chicken McNuggets. And Northern Lion perfectly described exactly what I think would happen if you sat down to do a 50 chicken McNugget challenge. Which is that you would eat 5 chicken McNuggets, or no, you would eat 10 chicken McNuggets and be like, oh, these are great. I think I can do that 4 more times. And then you would eat 20 chicken McNuggets, and you would be like, oh, I don't think I can do that 1.5 more times. And that's exactly what would happen. But listening to this conversation, I realized that I could go for some chicken McNuggets. So I went to McDonald's today, and I did not get chicken McNuggets. I got a quarter pounder with cheese. And it made my stomach hurt. I think because, I think it was a mixture of my medication and eating McDonald's. That caused, such a disturbance in my digestive system. But, yeah, it definitely did not feel great. So, I was gonna go to Cub and just get a big baguette. Just a big hunk of bread to eat to make me feel better. But then I went to Culver's instead and got some chicken. And now I wish I had gotten that loaf of bread. In fact, I gotta see something. I'm gonna be off camera for just a minute because there's something I gotta check into. Okay, I'm back. 120 chicken McNuggets? Goddamn. That's so many. There we go. That's too much for a human. But I hope that maybe I can channel some of that strength in a minute. Like, I'm sure that he took one hell of a shit afterward, and I'm hoping to channel that and have a really good fart as soon as possible so that my stomach can feel a little bit better. I had a weird dream that now I gotta remember. It had to do... What the fuck? It had to do with the game Dead Space a little bit. I was in space for some reason. Okay, I remember. I had a dream where I was going to space with my space friends, and we were in the spaceship, you know, the rocket, or whatever it was, and every time we went to the moon, they kept opening up the door before I was ready, like before I had my spacesuit on, so I had to like sit there and hold my breath trying to put on the spacesuit, but like the lack of pressure was like fucking with my face and stuff while I was trying to get my spacesuit on. It sucked. But eventually I would get it on and get it locked and then be like, I can breathe again and my face feels normal again. And then I was in space on the moon and it was sweet. But then there was like some Dead Spacey stuff where like I had to fight aliens or something. Yeah. Remember that game Dead Space? That first Dead Space game was pretty damn cool. 5 damage. What? Oh, geez, it went before Becky. Alright, I don't know if I got the curse on the land turtle. It doesn't look like I did. Oh, no. This might suddenly be bad. I'll do my best here. 55, okay, that's not, I mean, that's not too bad. These things miss a lot. Alright, so I guess we better go back to this one. And we'll probably just spread it out like that. I do want to get a little bit of damage in on the next one. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, alright. And it's not a huge deal like Gordon's attack is ineffective here because he can be pretty lame anyway. Oh, shit, they keep hitting me. Alright. Get that curse. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It makes the other guys actually do damage, it seems. Okay. Look at how cool the claws are on the land turtle. Like the claws on his feet, legs, hands. They look really cool. Paws. What do you call a turtle's hands? I mean, are they just 4 feet? Oh shit, I only have 1 potion apparently. Alright, well... I have Phoenix Downs, but... Well, I have 1 Phoenix Down, but they're expensive, so... I'd rather... Yeah, these guys are gonna be easy. Oh no, but they ambushed me. Shit. Alright, this should be fine. The mage just berserked the other mage. Got it. Oh, it berserked both of them. It's probably gonna berserk everybody. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Well, now I know what berserk does. Okay, I hope everybody doesn't die. I gotta remember that I can save once I get back to home base. No! I can save right when I get back to the world map. Well, that didn't go as planned. Oh my gosh, it takes so long when things affect everybody. Oh, get the fuck out of here with your attacks that affect everybody. Hey there, Marvelous Mars. You saw Flex playing some Binding of Isaac? Nice. Binding of Isaac is a sweet game. That was my frustration at my yawning. You know, real talk, I might not be able to stream very long today because I do not feel well. I thought I was gonna feel better than this. But it's just not happening. Looks like a fun game. You think it would make baby Jesus cry? You know, there are a lot of themes in The Binding of Isaac that are surprisingly not what they appear to be on the surface area. What I mean is that at first glance, the game looks rather blasphemous or anti-religious. But the more that you look into the things that happen in the game and the different themes that the game explores, I think in the end, it is more anti-religious than it is pro-religious, yes. But it actually has a lot of good things to say about religion as well. And just like in general, you can see in the game that the character Isaac wants to be a good boy, and he wants to be not sinful, and he wants to follow what the Bible tells him. You know, it's just there are just outside forces that are affecting him in negative ways. Which is exactly what the Bible says happens anyway. You know what I mean? It's not like the idea of Isaac being possessed by the devil. Or just, you know, Isaac's demons getting the better of him are things that are not, you know, those are things that happen in the story of The Binding of Isaac. But those are things that are talked about in the Bible as being real things that happen. And so I definitely would not say that it does very much that that is not in what the Bible says would happen. What I mean is, the Bible has a lot of fucked up shit in it, and the game explores that, you know? In the end, it kind of gives a message that sort of says that maybe religion isn't a great thing for kids. But that's definitely, first of all, that's definitely a true notion. That's definitely an accurate notion. But then also, you know, it's just not as hardcore as original, or as you might originally think. Are you listening to me, Marvelous Mars? Are you hearing what I'm telling you about the Binding of Isaac? The game is rather faithful to the teachings of Christianity. The creator, Edmund Macmillan, was raised a Christian, and the game basically the story of the Binding of Isaac explores his sort of inner thoughts and feelings as a kid. You believe in demonic possession, so you see my point? Yeah, so that's like part of what happens in the game is I mean that's part of what happens in the game. Like one of the endings, for example, kind of shows him being being overtaken, you know. You had sleep paralysis growing up? I don't really know what sleep paralysis is, but I definitely... So, I have like a certain category of nightmare that I've only ever described it as a nightmare, but I get a thing often where, and this is not me saying me too, Mars. This is me just, I'm just saying a thing that I get from time to time. I will have a nightmare where it'll be something like I am dreaming that my heart stops beating, and then I'm dreaming that I'm laying in bed trying to get to sleep, right? So I'm pretty convinced that it's real. And I will dream that I'm laying in bed and my heart will stop beating, and I'll just lay there dying, and I will slowly die. And at the point in the dream where I would die, instead I will wake up. However, I will just wake up and not be able to move, and I will be completely frozen, and I will be trying my hardest to move, and then I'll realize that my heart stopped beating again, and now I actually am dying. And then I will wake up again, and that cycle will repeat, and I will basically wake up about 5 times in a row, each time being more convinced that this time I actually woke up. However, I am constantly unable to move, and my heart and I feel like my heart stopped beating. Oh shit, Mars. Okay, yeah, I mean, that is definitely something that I have experienced. Yeah, in fact, just like the other day, I woke up and I swear there was a guy standing at the foot of the bed. But yeah, I used to get panic attacks a lot. I don't get panic attacks really that much anymore. but I used to get them all the time. And yes, that is what a panic attack is your brain is basically telling you that you're dying, which is not one bit fun. Yeah, I don't mean to me too ya, because when people say that they have like a serious problem, it can sound sort of undermining if you act like, oh yeah, I get that too, and so does everybody else. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I have definitely experienced exactly what I feel you are describing, where you wake up, you cannot move, and you swear that there's someone next to you. I always chalk that up to the fact that it was a dream. I mean, I definitely don't believe in ghosts or spirits or demons. Personally, I don't believe in that stuff. I think that the human mind is a pretty incredible thing. Is that why I don't really like to smoke? You know, yeah, a little, not, I've gotten panic attacks from smoking in the past. That's not really why, though. I just kind of don't like to. I don't know. Whenever I smoke, I feel like for the next several hours, I'm like, oh, you just kept smoking anyways and it eventually stopped. I've gotten panic attacks from smoking in the past, but I just learned to smoke less. I learned that once I feel like I got one good hit, I should stop, you know? And that's, that helped that. Before, you know, I would get 2 good hits, and then I would be way too fucked up, and that would give me panic attacks. But no, it's that's not why. I don't like to smoke a lot because I feel like it makes me stupid, and then I'm just not really able to do what I want to do to the full extent. I think a really good example is, like, we've been playing Resident Evil, right? And the first time we played Resident Evil, I had no fucking clue what was going on the entire time. But this time that we're playing Resident Evil, I'm, like, blown away by how awesome it is. And I'm like following everything, and I really love it. So yeah, I'm just not a good enough. I'm not good at smoking and still being like coherent. Oh, Marvelous, that's funny. You quit for a week and you're like, I can think better now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it makes you dumb overall. I think it definitely, for me, it definitely affects my ability to, I don't know, like, there was a while where I was going over to Flex's place and smoking and playing Magic, and I never really felt like it was making me bad at Magic. Except for all I know, all of our turns as we played Magic were all 20 minutes long as we sat and stared at our hands for 20 minutes straight. I don't know. That might have been the reality of what was happening, but I don't think so. But yes, there was some stuff like, if I pace myself, you know, and like I said, if I just get one good hit and then I call it good, then I'll be fine. Like when we played Pokemon recently, and oh my god, we were just laughing so hard at Pokemon. It makes your short-term memory really bad. Yeah, I can see that. And yeah, Flex, sometimes when you're streaming Magic, I'm thinking that you're complaining about how much you misplay and stuff, and it's like, and I just think that maybe you wouldn't so much if you were a little bit more clear-headed. But maybe that's not the most fun way to play anyway, you know? But just stuff like, I don't know, that, like, just straight up casting the wrong spell and that kind of stuff, because you looked at the card and just thought it was a different card and that kind of thing. Alright, what am I doing here? I came back here for some reason. I have to go to the shop and sell a bunch of stuff. Oh, you'll go to your sideboard and, yeah, you're just like, what are they playing? Yep. That's funny. Alright, yeah, let's sell some of this shit. Oh yeah, being drunk makes you awful at everything. I can still play Mario Kart pretty well when I drink, but I don't really drink either, though. I don't really drink mostly because I just hate the taste of alcohol. Like, just thinking about booze, like, grosses me out and makes me gag a little bit. Just thinking about it. I hate just the taste and the throat feeling of booze. Can't stand it. So, that's why I don't drink. I do think being drunk is fun, though. As long, you know, and of course, you gotta be responsible about the environment that you're drunk in. You know, like, I don't want to be an let's put it this way. I am aware that I am an obnoxious drunk. I get, like, super excited about everything, and I get kind of gay, too. Like, I get really touchy-feely with guys, and then also just get, like, I'm just, like, super excited. I want to go do something, you know? And so I'm aware that, like, I should not ever drink around, like, my family as the biggest thing, but then, you know, just generally around people who I am going to be around the next day and that kind of stuff, because I realize, yeah, I'm an obnoxious drunk, so I don't want to annoy people. So when I drink, it's in the confines of my own home, or it's at something like an anime convention where everyone's just kind of weird the whole time, so you just kind of fit in. But yeah, basically I've only drank, like, I've probably drank 2 times in the last 4 or 5 years. You know, like, I just don't do it. 'Cause I just am never in the proper surroundings where I also feel like, yeah, I could gag down a shot or 2. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Fuck. Yeah, Marv. Come on out and stream with the Retro Bros. Bleh, fuck. Let me have some water here. Oh, yeah. Good, smooth water. You want to play 2-player games on a real NES? Hell yeah. Alright, so let's actually go up to this warship now. I feel like we're doing enough damage to these enemies where we should be fine. Becky's able to keep up with the stuff. We have to get Tengen Tetris? Absolutely. Yes, we do. Absolutely. I mean, we already have Puyo Puyo Tetris, but sometimes you just want to play on the NES, right? We gotta get Tengen Tetris. I ordered a... Did I tell you I ordered another copy of Life Force because the one was fucked up? Hi, Nicole. Oh, you went to Cub. Oh, shit, you got a big baguette loaf of bread. Thank you, that's exactly what I need right now. My stomach feels like shit, and I've been telling people that I might not be able to stream for very long today because my stomach feels like shit. But now I have a big loaf of bread to eat, so I'm gonna feel all better. Nice! Cookie dough! Fuck yeah! Thank you. Alright. You wanna get a Famicom? Yeah. That could be cool. Mario Bros. 2 would be cool. Kefir is super good for your stomach. You know, I have heard that it makes your stomach feel better. You know what makes my stomach feel better though? Something dry, something absorbent, like a big fucking loaf of French bread. Yeah. Oh. Dude, Flex, real talk, when I first read Kefir, Kefir is super good for, at that point in the sentence, I was thinking of, he meant Kiefer Sutherland. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Kiefer Sutherland, give me a second with his bread. There we go. Speaking of Kiefer Sutherland and very attractive men, I've never heard of this guy, Mads Mikkelsen. However, in the latest Death Stranding trailer, two things happened in the latest Death Stranding trailer that made me very happy. First of all, Guillermo del Toro was in the trailer. I don't know if that means that he's actually going to be in the game, or if he's working with Kojima on any of the writing or anything with it. Probably not. It seems like Del Toro was in the trailer just to say fuck Konami, which is fantastic. I love that after the whole thing with Silent Hills, Del Toro, Norman Reedus, and Kojima all appear to still be buddies and still be working together. That makes me so happy, you don't even know. The second thing that happened in the trailer was Mads Mikkelsen showed up. I've never heard of this guy, but holy shit is he a good-looking guy. I gotta find you guys his part in the trailer. Have you guys seen this new Death Stranding trailer? I'm gonna show it to you right now. Oh man, I just want Kojima to just come on my face. Like, I'm just so... I want this game so bad. So, alright, this is part of the trailer for Death Stranding, Kojima's new game. You guys can see it, right? I mean, so this is the part, this is like the end of the trailer, kind of. But, oh my god, look at this fucking, look at this Bishi. This is a beautiful fucking man. I'm not really sure what any of this means yet, but I'm sure you noticed that the scar that's on that baby doll is the same scar that Norman Reedus had in the first trailer. Not sure what that means, but that's a thing. Oh, yeah. So there we go. Do I like Kojima? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I like Kojima. It's just, oh, just Kojima, I want it right here. This, like, if this was Kojima, you know what I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's have some more baguette. My stomach already feels better. Is it a horror game? It doesn't appear to be. It appears to be weird, though. It's got 2 trailers. Look it up, man. So, all Kojima has said about it is, gosh, Kojima said something really fucking cool about it. Let me find the article. Okay. Kojima says one of the main themes through the story. Let me just read this to you. Kojima explained one of the game's main themes through the short story Kobo Abe, in which Abe, Abe, says that the first tool created by humans was a stick, meant as protection by putting distance between oneself and bad things. The second tool was a rope, which is used to secure things one finds important. Kojima compared the main tools in action games, punching, shooting, kicking, to sticks, and that in Death Stranding, he wants people to communicate instead through the game equivalent of ropes. So, it means Kojima's fucking being Kojima, and he's making shit different than other games, just like he did with Metal Gear Solid. I don't want to get so excited about a game that hasn't come out yet, that is so far from being released, I should say. I think right now the release date is, I don't know, probably before 2019 is the release date. So I shouldn't get really giddy about it, but god damn, the trailers are just, it's not like, oh, look at the sick gameplay in the trailer, because they're not gameplay trailers. But they show, like, hey, check it out, Kojima is fucking being Kojima. And that is what makes me very excited. That guy needs to just be given unlimited time and money to make a video game. Which is what he has been given in the past, and he came up with games like Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3, and Metal Gear Solid 4. And these were all incredible games. He was not given unlimited time and money to make Metal Gear Solid 5. In fact, I remember hearing, people don't talk about this, but when Metal Gear Solid 5 first entered development, I remembered hearing it being a kind of big deal that Kojima wasn't making it. You can't believe Metal Gear Solid 2 had that Raiden guy? That was like the point of the game, though. It was awesome. First of all, Raiden was just fine as a character, especially later in the game when he became a lot cooler, and then the game kind of revealed its themes to you and made it make sense why you were playing as Raiden. I liked it quite a bit. I thought Metal Gear Solid 2 was better than Metal Gear Solid 1. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 was better than Metal Gear Solid 2. And then at one point I thought Metal Gear Solid 4 was better than Metal Gear Solid 3. But now I'm starting to think that maybe 3 is the best. I'm not sure. But 4, it's good. Snake is one of the best characters ever. You wanted to play as Snake. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally a thing. He's all over the game, though. I mean, Solid Snake is in Metal Gear Solid 2. Alright. So, here's the warship. We gotta beat the warship. If something goes bad in here, we are a long ways away from help, I think. I should actually leave the warship for a minute and look around and make sure. You like the part where you get to play as Snake? Yeah, I mean, that part is so good. It's just, it's such a good way to introduce the game, all the new game mechanics and stuff. It's like, you know in games when they, Vinny Caravella from GiantBomb.com describes it as the abilities, where they tease you with like a really powerful character early on, and then they take away all your powers. It's like they did that, but by making you play as Snake and then play as a different character, instead of having you, like, instead of having you become a lame Snake, you know? Instead, you just become a different person. But I definitely hear you, Mars. You gotta like your main character, but yeah. So the difference between us is that I do like Raiden. Okay, this is bad. Okay, hopefully that works. Damn it. This is bad. Becky's dead. In fact, I fucked it up too badly. I apologize, I've been making more of a habit of eating on stream lately. But it's because I just really don't feel well today. And I wouldn't be here much longer if I wasn't able to. I gotta go a little further up and just see if there's like another town or something a little closer by. Oh, that's nice. Everybody just gang up on Becky, huh? That actually is fine, because it's just gonna give her more health. Oh my gosh, though. They really did just kick the shit out of her, huh? Oh my god, Becky! There we go. Okay. These birds are kind of a problem, huh? How many hours am I into this? Only like 12, probably? Less than that, even? 10? I'd say I'm probably about 10 hours in. The first Final Fantasy, I want to say, was only took me about 25 hours, probably. Maybe even less than that. Oh my god, Becky. Jesus Christ. At least I'm not eating something crunchy. Yeah, that's true. So Final Fantasy 1, I played it on Game Boy Advance about 10 years ago. Probably more than 10 years ago. It was a long time ago I played Final Fantasy 1 on Game Boy Advance. So I had not played this version before. And it was a long time ago. But I remembered some stuff, like how the monks got stupidly powerful and that the thieves were completely worthless. You know, a couple things like that I remembered. Like, I remember that when I played it on GBA, my party was a warrior, a thief, a monk, and a red mage. And because I remembered that thieves were worthless, and monks were really good, and red mages were kind of all around, I decided to, I decided to ditch the thief and split the red mage into a white mage and a black mage. Oh yeah, this one also has the attacking nothing thing in it. I totally think that's fine. You know, you just gotta be strategic. It's a little annoying, but it's not really a bad thing. I like it. I definitely like it more in Golden Sun, though, where the character will just defend so that they actually are doing, like, something. And it's not just a big waste of time. I also really liked Final Fantasy 1's spells per day system. I thought that was interesting and cool. I like the spells per day thing because it encourages you to use a variety of spells. Okay, it looks like there is no town around here, so I gotta be very careful. Alright, so here we go. Purple zombies! Right, Ghast. Ghast was the... I shouldn't even bring it up, it's just too stupid of a thing. It has to do with a video game that doesn't exist. Bread. Soak up what's making me sick. Soak it up. Ninja's OP and Tactics Ogre. Ninjas are also really... Pass, please. Oh, I have one of these. Pass. Move along. Nice. I don't remember where I got that, but I have it. Oh, shit. Well, god damn it. I guess I got to avoid these guys. Run. 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 Fighter, monk, red mage, black mage. Yeah, that's probably good, red mage and black mage. I did notice at the end of the game that the later level white magic I was not using as much. Maybe I was. It was definitely really good to have life and cure 4. There was, like, in the middle, there was a place where I didn't care for the white magic. Panthers, huh? Whoops. Oh shit, 15 damage. Are these more enemies that we need to go for the curse on? Whoa! Okay, Becky just slammed it for a bunch of damage somehow. Oh no, poison! I think we have a bunch of healing, or a bunch of antidotes to where that shouldn't be a problem. Yay! Ah, jeez. I'm starting to use Cure too much with Becky, where 4 MP per use is too much. I wonder if I can teach her like a second Cure spell, so that she can have 2 levels of it. What up, Silent Hillbilly? Okay, so 3 damn people are poisoned. Good thing I have a bunch of these. What was the place? There was a place that sold an antidote spell, though, and that would probably be good to have. Because, yeah, she does not have it. I gotta check something now. What does warp do? Okay. I wanted to see if warp, like, brought me to a town or something stupid like that. Damn it! There we go. Okay. Alright, I gotta go back. What are you resistant to? The opposite sex. Ah, Mara's got it just as I did. They love garlic bread. Yeah, bread! Not garlic breath. I think what I need to do is go back to town and get some better white magic. All right. I started trying to learn Scavenger of Human Sorrow on guitar today. It's a fun song to play. Death songs are very fun to learn on guitar. Alright, what am I doing here? You, cure you. There we go. So, I think what I want to try to do is... learn a new, Cure spell. I want to learn Cure with Becky again to see if she can have both Cure 1 and Cure 4. That would be sweet. Is there a reason why 8-bit music is more prone to being hella catchy? I think me just talking out my ass, I would say the reason is that the Nintendo Entertainment System has very few sound channels. Very few sound channels. And so the composers can't necessarily make grand, sweeping soundtracks that aren't catchy but are epic, you know, like in a lot of movie scores and that kind of stuff, that kind of sound. Instead, they have to make the songs hella catchy because they have less to work with. That's my guess. I should have known that magic wouldn't do super well against these mages, but we gotta get them. Gotta get them. Right. It's not like... It's not minimalism as like... It's not like a point that it's minimalistic. It just is because there's very little to work with. It's why, like, I think the artwork is extremely, like, concise and good looking. And just the reason is that when you have so few colors and such a low resolution, you have to emphasize certain features and draw the characters in a very deliberate way just to get the point across. Yeah. So what is this, arrow, and it's just doing damage? I think I got arrow as a item. I don't know if I sold it though. Yeah, look at that. Becky's almost out of MP. Just coming on just on our way back here. Maybe I have enough money now where I should actually purchase some ethers. Yeah, 2 wizard ogres. Ah! He's putting me to sleep. They're putting me to sleep. Great, our whole party's asleep. Alright. There we go. Buh. Silent Hillbilly, I can't wake up. Are you gonna meme out now? Is it meme time? Oh. These wizard ogres are annoying. Alright, there we go. That's good, Silent Hillbilly. I like where you're going with that. What meme indeed. There are none here. Oh, my whole team is just wearing... They're all either asleep or wearing 6 shades. There we go. Now we'll be a little less annoyed. Look at this guy's little face. Look at his big dumb face. He looks like a nice guy with a nice big dumb face. Ah, see, he knows. There we go. Down. Mousers. What is with the sunglasses? It's so silly. Oh my. Part of the reason I wanted to play Let It Die today was so I could sit here and go, "This world is dead, let it die." The whole time that I play. This world is dead, let it die. This world is dead, let it die. That should be the new meme. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the meme I'm talking about. It'll be the new meme just for us. Just for us. Where is it? Is it this one? Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Except that's the higher part. There you go. That's your Super Retro Bros metal meme of the day. The theme song for the new Grasshopper game, Let It Die. How does Becky have 0 MP? I don't remember using the last of her MP, but I guess I must have. Alright, here we go. Back to town. It's just like before, you know, you just go as far as you can. And then once your party's too fucked up, you go back to town. But you don't push it. You can't just go the whole way. You gotta go a little bit further each time. So, now everybody's all afflicted with darkness. And saving at the inn... Hey there, Ghost Rider. I don't think helps it, but let's find out. Let's just make sure. I am having a jolly time. This game's great. I don't feel well, though. I'm not going to be able to stream long tonight, because I am not feeling well. So let's just make sure, yeah, everybody still has darkness. So let's come in here. Let's see if this gets rid of the darkness. I don't think it will. We've come for the darkness, Jackie. Come and get it. You ordered Ninja Turtles? Sweet. I ordered Final Fantasy V for SNES today. A fan-translated ROM on a cart. So that means for the first 6 Final Fantasies, the only one that I have left to get is Final Fantasy VI. Alright, we need a few eye drops. Okay, and now we can sell some stuff. You got 2 games off the Virtual Console on 3DS. Sweet. I was just playing Mega Man on the 3DS Virtual Console. Let's just sell all this stuff. And that is going to allow me to purchase. Let's get some ethers. They're so very expensive, but that's gonna help us a ton. Shadow of the Ninja. I've never heard of that game before. Alright, let's head over to the magic shop and just see if this cure thing that I want to do is going to work. Does this town not have a magic shop? It's gotta. This town does not appear to have a magic shop. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, who's the producer of it? I was really happy, oh, Super C, nice. I was really happy to see, like, Odin Sphere, get remade recently. Because that game, it's not the most obscure game in the world, but most people have not played, most people have not heard of Odin Sphere, and it's awesome. Natsume, I mean, they're kind of a, they're a bit of a niche publisher. I can definitely see that they would want to put their own obscure games up and hopefully make them less obscure, you know? Best thing you can do to make your obscure game less obscure is to re-release it. But it takes a lot of money to release a game, so a lot of places, if they have an obscure game, they don't want to spend the money re-releasing it because people won't buy it because they've never heard of it. Alright. Please excuse the yawning. It's got a Konami kind of soundtrack. That's sweet. Konami had some killer tunes back in their heyday. Alright. So we purchased a second cure. Let's see what happens. Let's save the game just in case it like overwrites Cure 4 with Cure 1. You already know that spell. Well, come on. She knows it, but it costs 4 fucking MP. Alright, well, that's fine. Now we have ethers. Yeah, I'm not super interested in Little Samson. It would be cool if they put it on Virtual Console just to, you know, right, let people play it for a reasonable price. Speaking of the playing expensive games, and I was just saying earlier that I was playing Mega Man on my 3DS, I will probably end up playing those games on PC because the whole Legacy Collection is on Steam, and that seems like a good way to play it. I'll probably own those games on cartridge at some point, but for now I think I'm just going to play the Steam versions, especially because I have an adapter to hook my NES controller up to my PC, so I'm not going to be missing out on controls. Ah! There's the yawning. I'm probably gonna make it back up to the warship and then honestly call it a night because I'm not feeling well. And it's time for yawning to start, apparently. Legacy Collection is an original emulations of the NES games. Yeah, on Steam you can get Mega Man 1 through 6 for like 15 bucks. And it's got super good reviews on Steam, so apparently the emulation must be pretty damn good. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's on Steam for 15 bucks. Super good reviews. Oh, is it 1 through 6 or is it more than that? It's at least 1 through 6, I should say. Let's see what else is on here. Mega Man Legacy Collection. Yep, the original 6 games. For some reason, I thought that there was, like, you could unlock some more stupid games like, something else, but maybe not. But there we go. Whoops. I also, so I wonder what the deal is with Mega Man 7 and 8. I know 8 was on PS1. I don't know what 7 was on. And then, I do really like, what I've played of Mega Man 9. And 10 is probably good, too. Screen is too tiny? What, on the 3DS? It's a little small. Alright, we gotta take out this wizard ogre first. These are the big badasses that bother me the most. Yeah, that's what I meant, on the 3DS, yeah. Alright, so Wizard Ogre's dead before he got a chance to act. That's excellent. Let's hit Land Turtle with him, and with Becky, and then this guy with the other two. Two damage. I think I just had a big revelation. Maybe not, but I think so. Yeah. The different weapon types affect enemies differently. As in, an enemy like that has a big shell is less affected by slashing type weapons like schwads and I guess axes, but a blunt weapon like Becky's staff works wonders against it. Check this shit out, I bet. Okay, that thing died way faster than I expected. Whoa! Boom, 58 damage. Without a curse or a crit. Swords do hardly anything against turtles. Oh, I bet that's a thing. It reminds me of, Dark Souls. In Dark Souls 2, that was a huge thing. I mean, I know that it was a thing in all of them, but I remember it being the biggest deal in Dark Souls 2 that you wanted to, that game had, like, really uncreative bosses where every single boss was just a giant dude in a suit of armor. And so blunt weapons were, like, way overpowered, I thought, in Dark Souls 2 because it was powerful against every single boss because they were all wearing armor, and blunt weapons were strong against armor. All right. You guys know that in medieval warfare, they had things called murder holes? You guys heard of these things called murder holes? It was like, they were holes. They were spots where when the enemy was too close, the enemy could like get right up on their front doorstep or in the entrance to their fortress and that kind of stuff. Is it hot oil? And they would have holes specifically designed for this. For when the enemy was in their fortress, they could pour fucking boiling hot oil through these holes and onto the people that were in their fortress. Or they would use it like, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, they would, you know, the enemies, the assaulting army would have like big ladders, you know, to get up onto the gates and that kind of stuff. And they would just fucking pour hot oil on them. Oh my god, that is like the most brutal thing I've ever heard of in the entire world. Oh man, we're just getting maged up here. Yeah. I don't get that oil up and hit the gym. Is the oil what? It's just to make your muscles look shiny and nice? There we go. Yeah. Buh. There we go. Alright. You on you. I think you should do one of those again. Yeah, let's do it that way. Boom. Alright, hopefully dash is enough to kill this wizard ogre. Yes. Yeah, the darkness. The darkness. Hopefully that darkness goes away after a while. It does, right? Like every single turn, they have a chance for it to get better. I gotta check something here. Oh my god, why didn't you guys tell me that was covering up the the game ever so slightly. Maybe it wasn't. Am I crazy? It looks like it might have been covering up like a half a pixel. Alright. We gotta come up with a better word for pixel when we're talking about this kind of pixel. Like, the stream you're looking at right now is, what, 720p? Each square on this image here, we would refer to as a pixel, because it's like 1 pixel of the original resolution. But I feel like we should use a more specific terminology for it, so that we can describe things like, right now I would have to say that because it's being displayed in 1080p, it means that every single pixel is the size of, is 4.5 by 4.5 pixels large. Which sounds bad. Like, here's a case example. Here's an example. The NES Classic Edition puts out a resolution of 720p. I think the reason it puts out 720p instead of 1080p, even though it's HDMI, is because 720 is a perfect 3 times upscale from the NES's 240. Which means that every pixel that it shows is exactly 3 times as large, or 9 times as large if we're talking about like the square, as the original resolution, as the original pixels. So every pixel that you see on a 720 screen playing an NES game is 9 pixels large. We need to call them like proxels or something, to say that each proxel is 9 pixels. We need to come up with a new word, you know what I'm saying? I need to get something named after me. Maybe we should call them doolies. There's probably a word, though. Okay. Let's go to Becky, Magic, Cure. Hit up everybody again. Okay. And then she could use a cure on herself as well. Now, let's save up. And yeah, I'm sorry it's been such a short show. But I'm not feeling good. I need to rest my eyes, rest my head. They actually are called proxels. So yeah, I just need to rest up a bit, and just relax and prepare for a more substantial stream tomorrow, with Flex. Yeah, you actually believed it. I said they're actually called proxels, and you were like, "Oh, Daddy, you're so gullible. What is that like?" So yeah, I gotta go rest my eyes, rest my stomach, prepare for a substantial, good stream tomorrow with Flex Retro. Flex and I will be playing some kind of video game. we'll see what it is. For now, though, I'm gonna go relax. Yeah. Sorry it's a short stream, but I gotta do what I gotta do to keep the show rolling tomorrow. So let me just take a quick look here at who else is streaming. It would appear that White Mage Becky is playing Super Metroid. And I think that's gotta be the best thing. If you guys, Super Metroid is a fantastic video game. Everyone loves Super Metroid. Becky is playing it right now. Oh, god damn it. Seb the Muffin, thank you so much for the host. However, I am actually just taking an early leave because I'm really not feeling well today. So if you're coming from Seb's channel, I'm actually sending everybody over to White Mage Becky. Maybe go check out White Mage Becky. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!